Hey guys, this is Robbie Kramer, and I want to welcome you to Inner Confidence. In the next few minutes, you're going to have a huge aha because you're going to realize why you're not getting more dates, why you're not connecting with more women based on the actions that you've been taking. It's a big problem in the market right now is that guys are learning amazing techniques from these really successful gurus, but they just aren't working. And in this short video, you're going to find out exactly why that is. I'm going to talk about a concept called external alignment. Your external alignment dictates which strategies are the best fit for you to use when you're out meeting women. I created this grid to simplify. On the top, we've got two columns. We've got extroverted and introverted, and on the left, we've got two rows. We've got aggressive and passive. Extroverted people are more comfortable in social situations and they feel energized around others, while introverted people enjoy being alone or in small groups, and they experience more energy by being alone. On the left, we've got aggressive people, and aggressive people make decisions quickly, decisively, and they tend to take a lot of risks. Passive people are more cautious, they're less comfortable going after what they want. Now let me explain each individual spot. On the top left, we've got the party guy, and the strengths of a party guy is that they meet and attract women really easily because they're vocal, they're in the spotlight, they go for it, they're aggressive, they're often the life of the party. That's why I call them the party guy. And their weaknesses is that they have trouble keeping the women they meet a lot of the time because they can be obnoxious, over the top, they don't connect with a lot of women, they tend to date other party girls, and women might leave due to instability, due to that craziness. Now on the top right, we've got the bad boy or mysterious guy. The strengths of the bad boy or the mysterious guy is that they meet and attract women very easily because they're very direct, they're very forward, and they have no problem being aggressive. They just go for it. And the weaknesses that they experience is that they think they're better than other people, they tend to walk on people, control people, which causes them to be disliked. They're impatient, kind of like my way or the highway. And this can also lead to problems connecting with women. Women will complain that they never listen. And this creates a lot of drama and tension during relationships. So they get a lot of women, they don't keep a lot of women. Now the next guy on the grid is what I call the nice or sweet guy. This is the guy I used to be. And they are extroverted and passive. They make people feel really comfortable. They have a lot of friends. These are their strengths. They're easy to get to know. They're very inviting and warm. They make you feel good. Their weaknesses is that they tend to do anything to avoid confrontation, which causes people to walk all over them, and they'll always buy other people's excuses. And they're often too nice to get the girl attracted. They fall into the let's just be friends zone. And you always hear the same thing. Oh, you're such a great guy, I know this amazing girl, you guys are really going to hit it off. I mean, I think we're better off just as friends. And that's the girl that you really want. And the last category on the grid is the analytical smart guy. The strengths of this guy is that they're great at solving problems, they're very trustworthy, they keep their word, and their weaknesses is that they overanalyze and experience paralysis of analysis. They tend to be critical and cautious, they're perfectionists, and they're often skeptical and pessimistic. They don't give off a very warm or friendly vibe. And they have to be right, and they hate taking action unless they're 100% sure it's the right thing to do. Now the tragic flaw of the nice guys and the analytical guys is that they usually don't take action. And this passivity leaves them with very few opportunities to meet and connect with women. They're passive because they feel embarrassed if a woman finds out that they're sexually attracted to her. Because passive guys are usually uncomfortable with sexual tension, and this often leads to them falling into the friend zone at best, or just a lack of women in their life completely. But here's the kicker that really keeps passive guys stuck. Most of the gurus teaching dating, seduction, and how to meet women are in that aggressive portion of the grid. They're party guys, they're mysterious guys, or bad boys. And they can give you some amazing techniques, and the techniques work. But they only work for you if they're in alignment with who you are. The gurus are going to tell you, just do it. Follow my paint by numbers system and you can have what I have. And what they're telling you to do is be aggressive. But if you tell a passive guy to be aggressive, he's going to resist because it isn't in his nature. It's not in alignment with who he is. This was the problem that I had. I knew what I should be doing. I knew the action to take. I knew I could follow the paint by numbers system, but it just wasn't a fit for me. Because you can't teach a passive guy to be aggressive, but you can teach a passive guy to be assertive. And this will allow you to make the shift to the last spot on the grid. That is what I call the confident guy. He's assertive and he's connected. And I've created an assessment quiz to help you determine your spot on the grid. And after you assess your external alignment, I'm going to figure out how to help you make the shift from wherever you are to the confident guy category. I'll give you a hint. You make the shift by focusing on your internal alignment. That's the next critical piece to success. Take the quiz below to find out where you fall, and then I'm going to teach you all about your internal alignment as we go on.